Hello there. So this is going to be a really basic video of me talking about morning routine and how to start your day on the right foot. Even if you haven't slept good enough or woke up feeling the most great, there might be things that went from the day before. There's always things you can do to improve. So I like to start my day with a shower. That wakes me up, feels a bit better. Maybe some cold water. I don't know if you heard of cold shower therapy or Wim Hof. Then that can increase the circulation, focus, boost your immune system. There's lots of benefits to it, supposedly. So I do it, and it feels great. It feels definitely refresh and gets me up and going. So as a shampoo, I like to use Faith in Nature, but they also seem very clean. So always check the ingredients, make sure you're happy with them. I haven't got a lot of hair, so obviously it's easy with me. That's my shampoo, my soap, everything. But for you more advanced people, you will have different kind of body wash, care, conditioner, separate soap maybe, or shower gel, and of course vegan, animal cruelty free. Going into clothing, I think it's important that we dress presentable. That doesn't need to be all flashy, branded, just nice, clean, a bit of ironed. That helps. That's, you know, and when you look good and you can tell and you feel it. So yeah, you hope you feel good and your day starts a lot better. Then I'll go through a bit of personal hygiene things which I use, because in theory I don't want to put things on my skin or into my mouth like toothpaste if I don't want to eat it. That's one school of thought, and I tend to agree with it, because certain things that we put on our skin get absorbed into our blood. Even if it's a small amount, still I want it toxic and overload my liver and organs with crap. So at the end of the day I would floss, and maybe if I had something sticky I would use my water floss as well. But in the morning my teeth are clean from the night before. I also think the saliva has some kind of coating or cleaning protection. So I like to use a clean toothpaste. You can also use a little bit, if you want to be creative, a bit of coconut oil with some bicarbonate of soda. You can put some essential oil like a mint oil in there. Tiny bit, be very careful. Bicarb is abrasive, so you can remove the enamel too much. So just don't do it, overdo it, just do it very delicately. And you can research. I like to use a very soft, actually, toothbrush. So this is a bamboo. Again, I don't want to damage my gums. If there's any bleeding, then obviously you need to check with your dentist to see what's going to be done to improve. There's a few exercises you can actually do to your teeth to improve them. And I know it sounds crazy, but by clinching them together gently, you can do the front, or you can just do the back. Then you will be able to strengthen them. I think so. Like it's like come from resistant training. If you pick up weights, then your bones and muscles get stronger. So I think it actually works with your teeth as well. I do it, and the dentist is always impressed with the density of my jaw and my teeth and health. So something to look into. I think it comes from Kung Fu, when the martial arts people, they strengthen every part of the body by increasing some resistance. That's very interesting. Before I move to the next topic, that's the kind of deodorant I use. It doesn't have to be rose. You can get it in lime and tea tree. I think that's again Utokram. I like them. I'm not sponsored by them. I wouldn't mind to be, but I'm not. And that's one of these products which I use. If you want to be more clean, you can even just use a bit of lemon, fresh lemon, under your armpits, and that should work. It works for an hour or two, but then when you start exercising or sweat or warm, then you need to reapply it. So that's the downside of using something like that. That's like a salt crystal, I think, and it does last for a lot longer. So this is about the hygiene. So we covered having a shower, dressing nice, etc. Now the next things that I would do, and even before shower and before dressing, and I know that should be the beginning, is I always have a book with me next to my bed. And I do that because when you wake up, I don't touch the phone, nothing. I just read the book. I find it difficult to concentrate sometimes and read a book. It's not as exciting, obviously, as going on your mobile and you have all your Instagram likes and Facebook likes or lack of likes. But when you wake up, your mind is like clear. So it's very easy to do this thing. So I like to wake up before I do anything, read a book. So for me, I'm more of an extrovert person. It's harder for me to concentrate. Maybe other extroverts are easier, but for me it's harder. So I do the reading first, get some knowledge, get some information. I then do a to-do list so I know what I want to achieve in the day. So if it's cleaning the house, if it's refueling the car, if it's completing a course material which I might be doing, or a video that I want to do, and also a not to do list. So let's say I choose on a certain day not to go on social media, so I got a bit more mind space for myself, or I choose not to overindulge in sugary things. So if you have those two to-do lists, it helps you to focus and it helps you to stay in line and to know what needs to be done. So I found those things useful, and I'm sure you will have different type of to-do and not to-do lists. We're all different, so you can leave a comment below, you can let us know, let's get the conversation. If I woke up a bit negative, then I will try to see what's the problem. Maybe I would write a journal to see why I'm feeling negative or down or sad or depressed or anxious. That could help. So we are up and running, we are more or less ready to go. The next thing is to eat something. Now, some of you may do very good with intermittent fasting, and I'm sure there's some benefits from the science, it looks like. But for people who are a bit anxious, nervous, maybe some depression, I don't think going with no fuel in our body is any useful. So just make sure you have something nice and balanced. So I like a herbal tea or a fresh juice. So if it was a juice, I would do some carrots, some apples, some lemons, some celery, things like that. So they've got some sugars in them and body, and that could be nice. If it's a smoothie, so some berries, banana or mangoes, you can play around. You can buy them frozen already from supermarket, or you can buy fresh things and add them. And then some soya milk or oatly milk or almond milk or hemp milk or some just nuts and dates, and that would sweeten it and make it milky. And then I would have, so maybe like a scrambled tofu if you have the time, or a good cereal with some good quality plant-based milk, something with nuts and seeds and oats and raisins and dates and all apricots, all of these things. That could be a nice. And yeah, there's lots of vegan breakfast ideas. You can have organic baked beans on a nice quality rye bread, or some vegan cheese. Like there's some amazing clean quality vegan cheese out there in a sandwich with some tomatoes and sea salt and black pepper. I like these things as well. Now with coffee, I'm a bit careful. A lot of people say there's benefits to this antioxidant, but with the way I react to it, it's if I have it, I have headaches when I don't have it, and like withdrawal symptoms. Sometimes it can give me some stutter. Now I've got histamine intolerance, so I know coffee has an impact on that. So is bananas, I believe, and avocados, unfortunately. So yeah, there's different kind of conditions. But if all in all you feel okay on a coffee, then maybe I wouldn't worry too much. But for me personally, it doesn't feel right, so I'm trying to avoid it. I prefer herbal teas or rooibos tea, but no sugar, definitely. That's not a good habit. It's got lots of issues around it. As good as it tastes, I think we need to find alternatives. And so this is a little bit about morning routine. I know it was a bit long. Hope you enjoyed it, you learned something. If you'd like to learn more, to know more, do let me know. I'm Idan Naor, and thank you for watching.